Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2026 graduating class of La Sierra High School. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome to the stage our distinguished guests, the Alvord Unified School Board members, led by Board President Ms. Georgina Ramirez, Board Vice President Mrs. Carolyn Wilson, Clerk Mrs. Julie Moreno, and board members Dr. Norma Bareas and Miss Amanda Vasquez. Please also extend a warm welcome to our district cabinet members, led by Superintendent of Schools Dr. Reginald Tompkins, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Dr. Krista Fairley, Interim Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Ms. Dolores Purley, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Dr. John Lovato, and the Interim Principal of La Sierra High School Mr. Brad Lyle. And now, please welcome the Junior Class Honor Guard and members of the distinguished La Sierra staff and faculty. And now, please welcome the class of 2026 graduate candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by graduate candidate Sydney Raygoza.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for the singing of our national anthem.
And to sing the national anthem, please welcome to the stage Giselle Serrano Gutierrez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome La Sierra's class of 2026 salutatorian, Kyle Nguyen, for the official welcome.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Huh? Oh, please be seated, guys. I think it's safe to say that some of the teachers and students here might just be a little bit scared that I have this mic right now, but for the rest of you guys out here, you guys got nothing to worry about, I think. And with that, good evening, fellow students, families, and loved ones. Alvord Unified Superintendent Tompkins, esteemed school board members, and well-loved faculty, staff, and Principal Mr. Lyle, and a special good evening to La Sierra High School's graduating class of 2026. My name is Ka Nguyen, and I'm honored to be representing the class of 2026 as salutatorian, and we thank you all for attending tonight's ceremony. Now, when I first got called into Lyle's office to give this speech, I couldn't believe it. I actually remember walking back to third period that day, thinking about all the memories I include, like asking Stip whether or not he uses body wash or shampoo for his head. And if anybody is still curious, he actually said that all he uses is just a bar of soap. But later that night, as I sat down at my desk and opened my computer, I realized that no list of inside jokes or memories could really capture what these 4 years meant to all of us. Or at least that's what ChatGPT told me. It made me realize that there isn't just one version of this experience. While we had many highs, we had just as many lows. No matter who you are, We all experienced challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that told us that we couldn't do it, but guess what? We did it anyways. And maybe that's why it's so special, because none of us got here the same way. Each and every one of us had a different story. Each and every one of us took a different path, and each and every one of us is able to walk across this stage today knowing that we deserve to be here, not because it was easy, but because we earned it. So congratulations to us, class of 2026. We made it. Now y'all know who you are for this next one. I know, you know. Before we leave and soar to new horizons, I want to remember the ones who guided us through every moment throughout this journey. I want to say thank you to all the teachers and mentors. Ugaldi, Van Cleve, Aguilera, Flores, where y'all at? Yup. I want to say thank you to our friends that said bye these last 4 years. Big Four, let me hear you real quick. And I want to say thank you to our families for always believing in us no matter what. So Kevin, Kathleen, Mom, and Dad, thank you. I know I'm a handful at times, but believe me when I say I'm truly grateful for everything you guys have done for me. Now, as we sit here tonight celebrating everything we've accomplished, two things are certain. One, the Cowboy Burger will always be undefeated. And that after today, none of us really knows what comes next. And that uncertainty is both exciting and terrifying at the same time. For so long, we lived in a world where things were mapped out for us. Classes to take, deadlines to meet, and expectations to follow. But after today, those guidelines start disappearing, and we're forced to confront something we're not always comfortable with, the unknown. But if these last 4 years have taught us anything, it's that the moments that shaped us the most weren't the ones where everything was certain. There were the moments whether we had to decide whether to try something new, take a risk, believe in ourselves when it would have been easier not to. It was staying in a class we were convinced we'd fail. It was trying out for a team we never thought we'd make. It was shooting that shot even if we weren't sure that it'd go in. As Babe Ruth once said, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Because in life, the fear of failing will always be there. The fear of not being good enough, not being ready enough, or not knowing enough will always try and hold us back. But what matters is whether we let that fear make our decisions for us. So wherever life takes us after tonight, I hope we remember that success does not come from waiting for the perfect opportunity. It comes from creating it by taking that first step forward, even when things aren't perfect. Because if there's one thing we've already proven, it's that we're capable of more than we think. So as we venture into the unknown, let's not be afraid of uncertainty. Because every accomplishment we celebrate tonight started with taking a chance, and maybe, just maybe, the real treasure were the friends we made along the way. Class of 2026, these last 4 years have been a roller coaster in the best way possible, and from the bottom of my heart, I truly wish you all the very, very best. Thank you, and welcome to La Sierra High School's Class of 2026 commencement ceremony, and as always, go Eagles. Thank you.
Now please welcome La Sierra's class of 2026 top valedictorian, Lindsay Wynn.
Hey guys, are you guys ready? Mr. Roby always told me, a little bit of nervous never hurt anyone. So let's get this started. To all the friends, parents, faculty, staff, school board, and Superintendent Tompkins, thank you for supporting us throughout our education and including this important moment of our lives. My name is Lindsay Huynh, and I'm grateful to stand before you today as your graduating class valedictorian. Now, before I go any further, thank you. Before I go any further, I would love to express my utmost gratitude to two of the most important people in my life, my mom and my sister. These two people have seen me at my highest and also, unfortunately, my lowest. They've seen me jump up and down, celebrating the end of my finals, but they have also seen me complain about AP exams the next day. They have seen me excitedly await my college acceptances, but they have also seen the stress that has come with it. Thank you, Mom, Lena, for always being there for me through every obstacle and also every triumph. So now, I'd like to take this moment to thank my family, and I would like you all to join me to thank your family as well for their unwavering support. Okay. When I first started thinking about the contents of my speech, I had a lot of trouble finding the right words to say. So I started thinking about my high school experience. And of course, that's different for everyone. But one memory came to mind the fastest. And that was when I went to Wingstop, the best fast food restaurant ever, by the way. You guys can fight me for that, but it is. To celebrate the end of my AP exam season with my friends. After grueling hours of taking AP exams and 2 weeks of studying, we decided to celebrate. So we lined up rows of tables, basically recreating the Harry Potter scene, if you know, you know, and chowing down hundreds of hot honey wings, the best flavor, by the way. And I also like to take this time to apologize to the Wingstop staff because there was like about 13 of us, so apologies to the Wingstop staff. But anyways, we played games, we gossiped, we shared our stories, and we shared our thoughts. And really, it is the time that we spend together that is what makes our high school experience. And that is what makes class of 2026 family. Now, I know these past 4 years have not been easy. We were challenged again and again. And in my opinion, we were never alone though. We always overcame these challenges. We supported each other as classmates, as friends, and as teammates. And if you think about it, we literally spent 7 hours a day, 5 days a week with the people that we're sitting next to. And that's what makes the class of 2026 family. In writing this speech, I had learned a very valuable lesson. During the past 4 years, we worry so much about the little problems in our lives that we forget to reflect on the events and the people that make up the bigger picture. In other words, we forget to see the forest for the trees. I know this might sound bittersweet, but think about it. By the end of today, we are finally separating ways. Some of us have already have our lives figured out and are ready to pursue our goals with relentless passion, while others have no idea what they want in life, and that's already too. However, the one thing we have in common is none of us know what the future truly holds. However, that's not something we should be afraid of. On the contrary, this is an opportunity to set your own goals and write your own chapter. Your future is what you make it to be. Whether it is going to college or going straight to work, it doesn't matter. The forest and the world are so dynamic, so we should keep growing. Grow your knowledge, grow your experience, and let's not forget to bring these experiences back and share them at your very own Wingstop, or whatever your favorite restaurant is, I guess. So now, I want to make this brief and start by concluding by quoting the best chubby, honey-eating yellow bear, Winnie the Pooh. We didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. Looking back, the little moments that we spent with our friends are what made our forest. The memories we created will stay with us. And as we move on from this chapter, we should never forget the people who have turned even the most mundane moment in our lives into unforgettable memories. And with that, thank you, class of 2026. It has been a wonderful past 4 years. I wish you all nothing but the best. Thank you.
And now please welcome Dr. Reginald Tompkins, Superintendent of Alvord Unified School District, for his remarks.
Nice job, Lindsay. Kyle, where are you? I used bar soap on my head. Yes, absolutely. Lindsay alluded to it already about thanking the folks that really helped you to get here the most. I want you to do it again, but this time I want you to stand and look and point towards your families and also acknowledge your teachers here and your staff that'll help you get where you've gotten. So everybody up, make some noise, make some noise. That's great, that's great. So often, I start my speeches here with some things I remember about my visits to the campus. And when I visited La Sierra, early on I had a group that actually quizzed me on some of the things that I liked, some of my favorite things, just little different things about me. And every time I went back to that campus, those students remembered my answers. And the two most important is that I like the color purple And Prince is my favorite artist of all time. Absolutely. Thank you out there. I got some teammates out there. That's great. But there are a few words that remind me of this campus, and I've done this before, but I'm going to do it just for La Sierra. The first word that I have here is academic. You guys are awesome students. The first one actually should have been eagle, but eagle is my second word. Inclusive, engaged, responsible, inspired, innovative, resilient, collaborative, and vibrant. Lindsay's hat had something on the back of it. It said, because you're going to be absolutely something incredible. You're going to be extraordinary. All of you guys should have that on the back of your caps, because that is where you're going. And one more thing, to quote Kyle, he talked about take that first step. Take that first step to being extraordinary. There are no limits for you. The only limits are the limits that you give yourself. So make sure you get out there, you guys, and get it done the way you want to get it done, and know that you all have a seat at the table. You all have a seat at that table, and you sit there and you own it. And you get in there and you do your best to do the best things that you want for your life. So thank you. Congratulations, class of 2026, La Sierra High School.
And now please welcome Principal of La Sierra High School, Brad Lyle, with his remarks and the presentation of the class.
All right, here we go. You guys ready for winding right before the diplomas? You ready? Yeah? All right. So I'd like to begin by welcoming our Alvord Unified School Board members, as well as Superintendent Dr. Tompkins and distinguished cabinet members to our ceremony here today. I want to share my sincere appreciation to all of you, as well as our staff, for the support of our graduates. It truly is an amazing place to be. To our Eagle parents, families out there, we celebrate you, and I know you've been waiting 18 years for this moment. Thank you for your trust, your partnership, and your unwavering support over the years. You've been your students' first teachers, greatest advocates, and strongest foundation. It has been an honor to walk alongside you in this journey, and tonight we celebrate not just our graduates, but the families who helped get them here today. Thank you. And now, class of 2026. It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight as the principal of La Sierra High School. As my first graduating class, you will always have a special place in my heart, and I need you to know how thankful I am to be here tonight to speak to you. You've made this year one I'll never forget. You've brought energy, personality, and just enough unpredictability to keep things interesting. Like when I showed up to work and all my furniture was spread throughout campus. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, it's hard to believe this chapter is already coming to a close. That's exactly why we're gathered here tonight, to celebrate all that you've accomplished. Not just the diplomas you will receive, but everything that those diplomas represent. Perseverance, growth, friendship, memories, the countless moments that brought you to this stage. Graduation is often described as an ending, but I believe it's better to think of it as a beginning. Today is not the final chapter of your story. It's the moment where you begin writing the next one for yourselves. And while I cannot tell you exactly where your life will take you, I can tell you this. The world doesn't simply need successful people. It needs more kind people, more courageous people, more people willing to listen, to lead, to serve, and lift others up. It's why we constantly remind you to rise. Your achievements matter, but your character matters even more. Years from now, people may not remember your GPA, your test scores, or even the awards you've won. But they will remember how you treated others. They will remember whether you showed compassion, integrity, and empathy. They will remember whether you made the people around you better. That is the legacy that truly lasts. To the class of 2026, you leave this campus at a time when the world needs hope, creativity, and leadership. Do not underestimate the difference you can make. Some of you will become teachers, business owners, artists, engineers, parents, first responders, or even community leaders. Some of you, you're still discovering your path, and that's okay too. You don't need to have it all figured out today. What matters is that you continue moving forward with purpose, curiosity, and confidence in who you are becoming. Because graduates, this is your moment. This is the first page for the next chapter. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate how far you've come. Carry the lessons and relationships from La Sierra High School with you, and never forget that you will always be part of our Eagle family. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are proud of you. I am proud of you, and I can't wait to see where you go next. Thank you. And now, please welcome to the stage Ms. Georgina Ramirez, President of the Alvord Unified School District Board of Education, for the acceptance of the class. President Ramirez, as the principal of La Sierra High School, I certify the students seated before you have successfully met all the requirements set forth by the California Department of Education, the Alvord Unified School District, and La Sierra High School. It is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2026 and recommend that they be awarded their high school diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Lyle. I would like to take a moment to address La Sierra's graduating class of 2026. It is an absolute honor to celebrate your hard work, your determination, and your accomplishments. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunity and promise. We are proud of you and excited to see all that you will achieve. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize those of you who have made the courageous decision to join our military. We sincerely thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026. On behalf of the Alvord Unified School District Board of Education, and with great pride, I accept your certification. By the power vested in me by the Board of Education in the state of California, I hereby authorize the awarding of diplomas to the La Sierra High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. Please come forward for your diploma.
So we'll be the first ones, and then they'll be the last ones. Dr. Thomas.
He's a great kid.
Dr. Thomas.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll watch him. Yeah, they're going to hand us the diplomas on this side. Nope.
Either way, I'm going to catch up with you. You're not going anywhere.
Braden Smith Cox.
Brandon Hernandez Rodriguez.
Kyle Nguyen.
Audrina Callie Farnsworth.
Gregorio Lopez.
Jimmy Gomez.
Julio Ayala.
Fernando Vega.
Jacob Enyal Benedictos.
Jason Alicia.
Lindsay Wen.
Eduardo Jose Covarrubias.
Holly Han Hua.
Angel Jeremy Hernandez Torres.
Fu Kong Vu.
Jacob Daniel Escoto.
Lucas Daniel Villalobos.
Anthony Martinez.
Emma Elisa Ochoa.
Joseph Antonio Armando Villarreal.
Larry Moreno.
Dominic Aguilar.
Oscar Antonio Quijara.
Stephen Christian Cruz.
Lucy Savannah Aguilar.
Cameron Will Singleton.
Graduate.
Renata Silvana Ochoa Lugo.
Jesus Alejandro Pineda.
Brian Matthew Ramirez.
Victoria K. Eisenhower.
Sebastian Damian Valencia.
Dominic Isaiah Martinez Diaz.
Christian Del Villar.
David Aiden Estrada.
David Awatsi Gaitan.
Andrew Alvarez.
Ava May Hodges.
Juan Diego Rivas Alcalan.
Adriana Margarita Escobar Monroy.
Vincent Jaden Ponce.
Marcelo Vieja.
Diana Serrano.
Sofia Cepeda.
Axel Leon Cabañas.
Nicholas Raynack.
Gabriela Guadalupe Castro.
Ayana Leilani Hart.
Brianna Pacheco.
Victoria Nicole Mendoza.
Jose Juan Ramirez.
Eliana Lizeth Rankin.
Jessica Velasquez.
Ricky De Jesus.
Eric Jair Avelas Villegas.
Rosanna Hernandez.
Christos Leonidas Apostol.
Vivian Lisette Ortiz.
Jesus Antonio Preseño.
Scarlett Azul Leon Garcia.
Agatha Torres.
Mikey Joe Beltran.
Valeria Ramos Resendez.
Paul Wen Vo.
Lexi Lisa Garcia.
Abir Maya Diab.
Angel Rodrigo Tejeda.
Clarissa Sofia Fernandez.
Janelle Amare Bastan.
Jaslyn Rose Domingo.
Memphis Agosto.
Stacy Yanel Soriano Galindo.
Patrick David Stack.
Jasmine Julissa Martinez.
Jonathan Aaron Trentadue.
Julianne Salcedo.
Jaden Zion Ruvada Goss.
Janelle Sarmiento.
Jaden Angelo Mothershed.
Jacob Reyes.
Audrey Alexi Ruano.
Michelle Estela Aguirre.
Isabella Andrea Avila.
Alejandra Michelle Escamilla Caballero.
Marquez Johnson.
Nelson Heap Ka.
Jordan Amaya Trinidad.
Philip Wen No.
Marcus Barnes.
Maria Isabela Catines.
Luis Valadez.
Dominic Anthony Gonzalez Silva.
Braden Benjamin Isgar.
Araf Ershad.
Enrique Angel Martinez.
Christopher Bucio.
Rachel Nicole Ruiz.
Kaholo Lamont Jackson.
Bella Rose Fernandez Hautegui.
Brianna Didi Garcia.
Kathy Montalvo.
Andrew Patrick Ripple.
Katie Rose Hall.
Cesar Olivares.
Devane Falupu.
Iviana Nevea Escobar.
Hadassah Marie Flores.
London Mackenzie Thomas.
Rafael Negrete Isararas.
Jordan Scarlett Perry.
Omar Sapiens.
Samantha Ochoa.
Raul Falcon Trejo.
Adrina Raylene Escobedo.
Catherine Avelas.
Rosita Gaspar.
Danae Serrano Salazar.
Aaliyah Lydia Marie Perez.
Maria Sunis Pobrakan Arguilales.
Ahura Nizad Hassani.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Matthew Mendieta Ramirez.
Isaiah Samuel De La Torre.
Daniel Misael Leon.
Noah Smith.
Jose Andres Palacios.
Manuel Gonzalez Ocampo.
Javier Perez Villalobos.
Mason John White.
Bartolo Basilio Pedro.
Angel David Carreon.
Alex Vargas Serna.
Christian Velasquez.
Germán Lucero Jr.
Isaiah Isaac Talone.
Melissa Mendez Guillen.
Alan Carrera.
Melissa Elena Saldana.
Aisha Yamila Jimenez.
Donovan Barrera Pineda.
Zoe Grace Ayala.
Manuel Durarte.
Marilyn Cantu.
Fabian Valencia Barajas.
Anthony Moreno.
Crystal Ululani Cisneros.
Adrian Torres Chavez.
Isabella Ray Valadez.
Gerardo Juarez Hernandez.
Sofia Olea Mendez.
Eddie Aaron Barrios Agustin.
Cassandra Jaylene Ontiveros.
Jared Dueñas.
Jimmy Arturo Montes.
Omar Gomez.
Jose Lopez.
Marcus Damian Luna.
Oscar Carrillo.
Alberto Nieto.
Ethan Marcelo Magno.
Daniel Alejandro Prado.
Xiomara Yaslin Brito.
Leonardo Sarinana Barba.
Miguel Viela Morales.
Jacqueline Engracia Mendoza.
Samantha Garcia.
Andrés Mateo López.
Denise Quinones.
Jaden Hernandez.
Alexandra Palacios.
Ramaha Pio Quinto.
Sydney Regosa.
Abigail Ilian Rivera.
Allison Natasha Monroy Espana.
Violet Eve Marie Lewis.
Berner Herrera Barrientos.
Eddie Perez.
Nelly Sofia Hernandez.
Mercy Arcos Benigno.
Eileen Melina Medina.
Angela Samantha Garcia.
Sebastian Samuel Macias.
Kavika David Taulea.
Ariana Mata Perez.
Miron Kornienko.
Adahir Diego Angeles.
Ryan Miles Estabrook.
Maritza Alvarez Ruiz.
Carla Munoz.
Juan Anthony Gomez.
Jolyn Lynn Lee.
Jaden Fowler.
Megan Agustina Nunez Torres.
Aaron Fernando Esquivel.
Leila Khan Tran.
Christian Vital.
Marisa Vivencia Teresa Guaring.
Antonio Tejeda.
Marvin Veronica Guaring.
Victoria Viela.
Joaquim Capuno Bonis.
Giselle Perez.
Matthew James Algier.
Sydney Lee Fleck.
Sol Yacit Aguilar.
Emma Faith Ruzika.
Madison Jean Hall.
Diego Jesus Aguilar.
Kevin Enrique Ramos.
Angela Cristina Alvarez.
Stephanie Aguiniga.
Abril Jared Andres.
Maritza Torres.
Alexandra Munoz Hernandez.
Evelyn Pantaleon Rendon.
Luz Maria Alcatar Munzun.
Gabriel Davila.
Jesus Eduardo Alvarez.
Yanis Seleni Cisneros.
Rianne Marie Perry.
Valeria Ocampo Leonel.
Scarlett Naturel Valenzuela.
Valentina Sanchez.
Vanessa Zuniga.
Isaac Hirschauer.
Trevor Allen Niffen.
Dominic Jimenez.
Ivan Soto.
John Anthony Mathis III.
Sophia Franco.
Isaru Juju Ariaga.
Natalia Tinajero.
Aiden Rockwell.
Allison Rivera Ruelas.
Devin Jeremiah Stribling.
Nubia Star Munoz.
Alexander Mario Aguilar.
Anaya Nelson.
Isaiah Butler Love.
Aaliyah Anne-Marie Hightower.
Raymond Eric Quintero Petraza.
Serena Marie Garcia.
Ruben Dario Guillen Jr.
Juliana Lopez.
Alejandro Gomez.
Emily Rosas.
Alejandro Barrera Jr.
Laylene Perez.
David Alejandro Sagun.
Isabella Sofia Cardenas.
Angela Marcela Colville.
Daniel Moctezuma.
Jaden Isaiah Hernandez Peralta.
Dayanara Antonia de los Reyes.
Damian Jesse Naranjo.
Isabella Felix Leon.
Siraj Chakarj.
Serenity Marie North.
Yi Ji Cho.
Ruby Amari Orozco.
Daniel Jaden Valila.
Kimberly Gonzalez.
Maya Hernandez Estepinian.
David Alexander Cruz.
Jennifer Morelli Tapia.
Jennifer Bonilla.
Chloe Aurora Avelas.
Daniela Rosas.
Kaylin Anaí Ramirez.
Jimena Melendres Martinez.
Ethelyn Gonzalez Moreno.
Amanda Ruby Calvo.
Eliza Veronica Ortega Oregon.
Darlene Juarez Codillo.
Alyssa Ariano Eras.
Lamarcus DeAnthony Calhoun Jr.
Jayla Wyvon Smith.
Christian Carrillo Cobos.
Lizette Rodriguez.
Yulisa Rodriguez Gonzalez.
Sarah Lynn Diaz.
Alejandra Terriquez.
Fotu Katais Lowly II.
Matthew Ortiz.
Jesus Manuel Aguilar Jr.
Emily Brizet Cabanas.
Manuel Palacios.
Aaron Rudy Lizalde.
Lauren Andrea Rodriguez Baron.
Jaylyn Jeneth Mita.
Ruben Blancas.
Victoria Loretta Vasquez.
Ashley Hernandez Miranda.
Marta Anabeli Perez Gomez.
Andres Vargas.
Jessica Nolasco Fernando.
Connor Anderson.
Holly Ann Brunswick.
Megan Elizabeth Work.
Omar Marin.
Yorio Alexander Seguero Garcia.
Donovan James Patton.
Daniel Franco.
Jacob Livingston.
Victor Jesus Chavez.
Alexis Gutierrez Campos.
Kevin Antonio Cordon Moscada.
Ariana Anais Villaneda.
Alejandro Mora.
Pauline Renee Miner.
Luis Liam Dunn.
Randy Arturo Carrillo Rodriguez.
Armando Jose Ramirez.
Miguel Angel Peregrina Sanchez.
Raul Bravo Lopez.
Briseis Richardson.
Adrian Ryan Gomez.
Isaac Navarro.
David Lizarga Macias.
Axel Solis Rivera.
Albert Campos Haro.
Sebastian Sanchez.
Brian Martinez Alvarado.
Aaron Hinojosa.
Andrew Campos Haro.
Sitiveni Tapatotai.
Gael Alonso Ramirez.
Kathy Sonali Torres.
Gia Guanch.
Ruby Penalosa.
Diana Munilla Flores.
Crystal Giselle Diaz Galvan.
Yesenia Candice Velasquez.
Tatiana Rosemary Gallegos Martinez.
Raymond Javier Sandoval.
Rokaya Mosalam.
Angel Isaiah Garcia.
Leticia Guadalupe Stewart Jaimes.
Devin Roman De La Torre.
Andrea Yamalith Parada Hernandez.
Lilia Dawn Chan.
Natalie Yamil Parada Hernandez.
Jason Bobby Rogers.
Abraham Louis Ralph Avila.
Kimberly Delgado Mendoza.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your ASB leaders, Braden Smith and Sydney Regoza, for the changing of the tassels and closing remarks.
All right. Good evening, Superintendent Tompkins, members of the Cabinet and Board, esteemed faculty and administration, family, and class of 2026. I am truly honored to stand before you today as class of 2026 ASB President. Tonight, we celebrate more than graduation. We celebrate resilience. We celebrate growth. We celebrate every late night, every early morning, every obstacle overcome, and every moment that tested us and made us stronger. Because standing here tonight did not happen by accident. It happened because this class refused to quit. Class of 2026, we did not simply make it to graduation. We rose, and that word rise is more than the theme. It is the story of who we have become. It is the mindset that has carried us through every challenge, and it is the standard we will carry into the future. R, responsible. Responsibility is more than meeting deadlines or showing up to class. It is about character. It is about accountability. It is about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. This class learned responsibility not only through success, but through adversity, through moments when things did not go as planned, through setbacks that forced us to grow, and every challenge taught us something important. That responsibility is not about being perfect. It is about rising every time life asks more of you. I, inspired. Inspiration changes people. It is the force behind every dream, every breakthrough, and every act of courage. Some of us found inspiration in the teachers who believed in us. Some of us found it in teammates, friends, family, music, art, faith, or our communities. But what makes this class special is that we did not just receive inspiration. We became inspiration for one another. In the way we supported each other, in the way we kept going, in the way we reminded each other that none of us walks alone. S, self-aware. This one takes courage, because self-awareness means being undeniably honest with yourself. It means recognizing your strengths while admitting where you still need to grow. And let's be honest, high school was not always easy. There were moments of doubt, moments of pressure, moments when we questioned ourselves and wondered if we were enough. But growth does not happen when everything is comfortable. Growth happens when you keep moving forward despite uncertainty, and class of 2026, that is exactly what we did. E, engaged. To be engaged means more than simply being present. It means caring enough to participate, to lead, to serve, to speak up when something matters. The world does not change because people watch from the sidelines. It changes because ordinary people decide to step forward. And I believe this class is ready to do exactly that. Not someday, not eventually, now. Because the future does not belong to those who wait for it. It belongs to those willing to create it. So tonight, as we sit beside classmates who are part of our story, let us remember something important. The world does not need people who are afraid to stand out. It needs people with the courage to move forward when things are uncertain. People who are willing to believe that tomorrow can be better than today. And that responsibility now belongs to you, class of 2026. There will be moments ahead when the road is unclear, moments when plans fall apart, opportunities disappear, and when doubt begins to settle in. But those moments do not define you. What defines you is how you respond. Be responsible in the choices that you make and the character you carry. Be inspired enough to dream beyond what others expect of you. Be self-aware enough to keep learning, keep growing, and keep listening. Be engaged in your communities, your relationships, and the work that gives your life meaning. Because leadership is not about titles. It is about service, showing up for others, and leaving places better than you found them. Tonight, we celebrate more than an accomplishment. We celebrate resilience, friendships, late nights, second chances, and every challenge that helped us shape the people sitting before us today. You did not arrive here alone. You carried one another through difficult moments. You learned how to adapt, how to persevere, and how to keep moving forward, even when the future felt uncertain. And that is why I believe so deeply in this class. Because if you can do that here, there's no telling what you can do next. So walk into this next chapter with confidence, not because the path will be easy, but because you know you are capable of overcoming hard things. Class of 2026, the future is yours. Class of 2026, please stand. As a symbol of your incredible achievements and the bright future that lies ahead, it is time to turn the tassel. With the turning of the tassel, you signify the transition from students to graduates. It is now time to turn your tassels with me from right to left. Congratulations, La Sierra High School class of 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one more big round of applause for the class of 2026. Graduates, you may now all stand and go towards the middle for the recessional procession. Again, graduates, make your way to the center aisle and start making your way to the tennis courts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance this evening. We hope you had a great time celebrating the class of 2026. On behalf of all of the district, thank you so much for your attendance. And ladies and gentlemen, please do not crowd the tennis court gates to meet up with your graduate. Please go to the entrance plaza of the stadium or nearby parking lot to then meet with your graduate there. Do not crowd the tennis gates because it prevents all of our graduates from leaving the tennis gates. So please make your way to the stadium entrance plaza or nearby parking lot. Do not go to the tennis court gates. Wait for your graduate to find you at the entrance plaza or nearby parking lot. Thank you so much for your help and cooperation. And once again, thank you for attending this year's graduation ceremony. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending this evening. Please do not go to the tennis courts and wait for your graduate. Please wait at the entrance plaza or parking lot and let your graduate find you. By crowding the gate, it prevents all of our graduates from leaving, and we want to make sure they can find you at the entrance plaza or parking lot. So please do not crowd the tennis court gates. Please wait for your graduate at the stadium entrance plaza or nearby parking lot. Thank you again for your cooperation.